Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to the Cool Cat King channel, and welcome back to the Super Mario Odyssey Any Pro League. My name is Anime Arcade, and I'm here with my co-commentator Bob Loves Cheese. Bob, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited to see this race take place. It's very high-level runners we're going to see today.
I'm definitely looking forward to this. It's always such a joy to watch Super Mario Odyssey at high levels, and today is going to be no exception. You see Psionick here with a personal best of 58.06, incredibly close to crushing that 58-minute barrier in speed with a 58.46. I'm definitely going to be expecting a tight race from both of these guys. And speaking of these runners, we do have both of them in the boot. Speed, how you feeling today?
Hey, thanks for coming out here and comment. I'm doing pretty well here. I'm gonna lay down when I can and have a good time.
Heck yeah, you love to hear it. And Psionick, we also have you in the comments. How you doing today, Psionick?
How am I doing?
Yes.
I'm doing good.
Excellent.
I'm doing great.
It's always wonderful to hear. When both of you guys are ready, go ahead and ready up in the race time if you have not already, and then we can go on from there. Good luck to both of the racers. All right, now, in case you guys are wondering why we are seeing this start screen here, these runners are changing up the time and the date of their system to use a very specific thing called DSTA. And if you don't know what DSTA stands for, it stands for Daylight Savings Time Abuse. If you want a more detailed description, there you go. As you see, Sam putting in the command. It was very fun to try to read off the entire command from memory yesterday. I didn't really feel like it today, though, so there you go, right in the chat.
Yeah, it's a lot of work when they can just read the chat message right there.
They can't. It was a lot of fun, though. I do have to say, I had a great time reading it out off the top of my head.
Yeah, DSTA is it's just such a smart strat. Like, you're not really manipulating the game itself that much, you're just manipulating the system itself. Like, if there's ever a trick I want to explain to a non-speedrunner who knows nothing about this game, it's this trick, just because I don't know, it's just so cool that we're able to do this with the Switch system.
Yeah, it's really great. That's like, you're not even manipulating the game is just literally manipulating itself, which is fantastic. We all kind of bag on daylight savings times for multiple reasons, but you know what? For Odyssey, we love it. It's great. It's fantastic. It's free time save.
We finally found one use for it in real world life.
Exactly. Now, it does seem to be that we've got... There we go. Okay. Had some small timing issues there, but that is all good. We've got both runners now officially started up. We've got Speed already making his way through the cap tower, or to the cap tower, sorry. And Psionick now here on the first cutscene. Now, Cap Kingdom is actually a really interesting kingdom. It's very short, but that does not mean it is easy by any means.
Yeah, we'll really see just tiny little optimizations that are going to let somebody take the lead over somebody else. It's a little bit more difficult to see here with the out of syncness that these runners are at, but still, just the tiny optimizations of like the frog vectors and the movement up to cap tower, up to topper fight, all that kind of stuff, just to see just like a second or two difference just from all that stuff adding up over time.
It's incredibly nutty how important vectoring is in this game for speedrunning and how greatly it affects your lines. It's nuts.
Yeah.
You're going to see Speed there with a pretty clean topper fight. Going to be making his way over to Cascade Kingdom. Meanwhile, Psionick climbing his way up the tower, doing those frog vectors, as you see. Now, if you don't know what vectoring is, basically you're just kind of turning Mario so that he's not going quite in a straight line in the air. And for some reason, it makes him go faster. It's really an interesting choice. All right, and the clean, even cleaner topper fight there from Psionick.
Think we're gonna see any DSS attempts here in this race?
I mean, even judging by the PBs, I'm just kind of looking at it. I don't think we're gonna see any DSS from these guys.
I can see maybe one attempt and then bailing after that, but we'll have to see what they want to do. I wouldn't really pay attention to their offsets because that would obviously DSS would affect the DSTA offsets just because they would get to the seed sooner if they went for it, but I'd imagine probably not here.
Now, Cascade, I would say, is actually probably an easier kingdom than Cap, if not shorter. Oh, Psionick having a little trouble there uncapturing the chain chomp properly.
I would agree with you in Cascade being a bit... Obviously, once you take the DSS out of it, it's a pretty straightforward kingdom, and a lot of it is taken up by the cutscenes. Because out of the 5 moons you're getting, 4 of them have cutscenes associated with it, and it's not really a whole lot of movement afterwards. Because this boss fight here is kind of an auto-scroller almost.
Yeah, it's very straightforward. While there are some like slightly more advanced strats. Psionick getting a DSS, as you said earlier, at least one attempt. Very nice.
There we go. I got the nice rib cage jump as well. There we go. We can see DSS. That's nice.
Very, very nice. Looks like Menace Monk chilling out over in the Twitch chat. We're not actually on Twitch anymore. We are over here on YouTube. And
I was wondering, like, I don't see that chat in that message in chat.
That is good.
That makes sense.
But as we are on YouTube now, you should absolutely please subscribe, as it is completely free onto YouTube. And you can even like the stream.
That's true. I'm gonna have to do that actually. There we go. 3 likes.
Let's go. All right, Speed going for the chest clip. Looks good. Oh, the clip back in was like just a little too low.
It looked a little bit weird there, his positioning after he threw his cap.
Chest clip is like honestly a really interesting clip to see, because when you do it right, like you can really see Mario just right up into the ceiling.
Yeah, especially if you get an up warp. If you get an up warp, you can just, dive up to the ground above you. Most of the time you have to cap bounce and dive.
Psionick going to be going for the chest clip as well, hoping to save a little bit of time.
He didn't face the correct direction there.
Yeah, it was really low as well, unfortunately.
It didn't look like snapback. It didn't look like he turned at all, but could have been snapback.
Snapback is so silly. Why must we have that?
Snapback is so annoying.
It is probably the worst. Well, no, it's not the worst. Stick drift is much worse.
Yeah, I was just say stick drift is worse, but it's a second place.
Much worse. But snapback isn't the best either.
Both these issues are having to deal with the stick of the controller, so you can really tell what Nintendo didn't put their money towards on that one.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why just get yourself a nice, reliable third-party controller with the Hall effect joysticks or something. I don't know. Whatever floats, whatever works.
Ooh. We got reverse town here doing the reverse town route.
Pop
so
that
difficult.
Yeah, it's and that's another thing. Speaking of reverse town and DSTA things, your DSTA is going to change on whether you do reverse town or not. It definitely varies, and it's going to.
You've also got a smaller window because you don't have as much time that you're in the loading zone, so you gotta You gotta set your DSTA time for. I don't know. I don't know the exact window. I just know it's shorter with reverse down.
Yeah, it's a little quicker as far as time save goes, but it is also definitely harder.
Yeah. Sand is just a gauntlet for difficult stuff.
Speed, unfortunately, missing the moon, and Psionick, you're going to see hopping on into the settings, unfortunately not making that DSTA.
My brain
However,
said he was
some really
resetting
quick
for some
menuing.
reason. I'm like, wait, does he know he's in a race here? And then that makes sense.
The urge to reset among higher level runners must be really strong in these race settings.
Yeah.
I know every now and then I'll hear SM64 runners talk about it sometimes.
Sometimes you don't even think about it. Your brain goes into autopilot and you just hit the reset button on your live split and, you know, start to look at a new file.
Just like, oh, it's over. Guess I'll check. Oh, I'm in a race. Wait a minute. See if Psionick has some better time with this bird than Speed, and it looks like he will indeed actually get the moon this time. Very nice. We'll save a little bit of time over Speed. Now, if I were
reverse Jaxie here,
should be
if that goes
nice.
well.
Ooh, delicious. Very, very clean reverse Jaxie.
And I imagine Psionick's also going to be going for the platform flip route. Yep. See, the route isn't that much more difficult than the normal route, the sand route. The main difficulty is having to deal with the camera on that moving platform over there. Because you need the platform to clip into the wall. And Speed gets it pretty nicely, but you saw him earlier keeping his camera down as he was getting the block moon and the moon on the pillar. And it's just very difficult to try to manipulate that platform to get a good cycle. Because the clip is actually pretty easy.
That's actually really interesting. Now that you've mentioned that, I didn't realize that there's actually some loading stuff happening with this trick, which is you see that kind of stuff all the time in like SM64. So it's really interesting to see that.
Yeah, because that platform, it only moves when you're looking at it. There's a certain distance away it'll stop moving. Once you get close enough, it'll start moving as soon as it's on screen. But if it's not on screen, it's not going to move.
Oh no, Psionick. Not only taking a bump, but it looked like he had a little bit of a speed issue there too.
Yeah, he would have been fine, but just lost all the speed on something there. Oh, and the bullet bill.
Having a little bit of trouble climbing up the wall there. Unfortunate. There we go. Gonna get that clip first try though.
Oh, he
clipping back in bounds.
Oh man. Is he gonna go for the pipe clip or is he just gonna give up on the... Oh, he is going for the pipe clip.
About it.
I say he'll give it 3 attempts and then give up.
Ah, right into the wall. Oh no, he's going for more.
He's still going for it.
He's going for it. Now, I actually didn't even know you could do a pipe clip on this one.
Yeah, I know a long time before platform flip was discovered. I know Ganon, they did I think it was a darker side IL or something where they did this clip, and it was ridiculous. That clip's so difficult, but they got it first try in the IL, and that's how I know this clip exists. Yeah, that's a tough mistake for Psionick right there. That's gonna put Speed. Good.
Oh no, the wrong answer.
Isn't it just the first one? Let's see what he did there. We were glossing over Speed, but it seemed like he got a very nice leg clip over there. No triple leg, just the regular leg clip.
All right, Speed going up to get that treasure chest. Moon. I'm gonna hope for some pretty clean movement here.
I wonder if he's gonna get the camera clip.
Nice. Psionick gonna be heading out of sand here now. Just very unfortunate ending there. The beginning was pretty nice, but very unfortunate.
See if he can make it up over speed. Maybe he'll go for the triple jump leg clip. So this was cool about this since the last league last year. I think platform clip was done last year, but there's been a lot of new tricks and stuff that have been started being implemented by players that we haven't been able to see on this kind of league yet. So it'd be interesting to see who has implemented these strats and who feels comfortable enough to go for them in an actual run.
Yeah, it's definitely really cool to see the difference from year to year. I think platform clip was, I think it was being done in the Any % Open. So,
yeah,
but it's still a relatively new clip.
That was like last April or something is when it was found. Because I know Tyrone got a new world record like 2 days after it was implemented or something like that.
Nice.
Very soon after the clip was found.
Here we go, triple. Oh, that second jump was
cap
eaten by
return.
the cap return. Gotta be careful with that.
I think that works. I don't.
Oh,
no.
Not quite. Gonna have to set up for standard late clip here. There we go.
Very
That
nice.
should be good. A little unfortunate there. Psionick just having a rough start to the run. There's still plenty of run to go. Don't worry.
Yeah. I mean, even wooded itself can kill a run.
There we go. Speed grabbing that shot moon. Now, you'll notice that Speed did have to mash through the text, but you don't want to mash through it too quickly. You can 100% accidentally buy that life up heart if you're not paying attention instead of the moon. You gotta be a little careful with what you're doing there.
See, I learned a strat. If you just hold right on the D-pad, it is a lot more consistent than you want by the life up heart, which is...
That's actually kind of interesting.
I think it's in the Change of Pace series Dance has been making.
That's kind of cool, actually. It makes sense because I've noticed when practicing for Kingdom Hearts 2, mashing through the menus, if I'm holding the stick in a direction, it doesn't mash as quickly. So the controller reads the right input while you're in the shop and still mashing all the buttons. That's pretty smart.
Yeah. And Speed having a very scuffed out of bounds moon, but managed to save it. That was a little scary.
Oh, not quite landing on that rail for a triple jump, but still going to be able to get there just fine. Very interesting movement there with the nut break. Very speedy. All right, we're going to have Psionick now out of Lake, entering Wooded Kingdom here. Going to be joining Speed once again. Bit of a time gap due to multiple reasons. And, again, though, it's still anybody's game. We've still got plenty of Mario happening in this race.
Sure. Ooh, and Speed getting the triple jump on that railing. Now, this movement here is so nice when it's done right. It kind of sucks that Maze Clip is done at a high level now because we don't get to see the triple jump on the railing here.
Yeah, the triple jump on the hill is honestly really fascinating because Mario's just like, you know what? Screw you, gravity. I got this. All right, Speed now entering into the tower with a nice roll cancel cap bounce there. That is not the correct phrase, but you know what? It still works.
RCB roll cancel cap bounce. Same thing.
Thank you.
We're gonna see Psionick going for his nut clip here.
That was
Yeah,
some interesting That was really interesting. Mario moved all over the place with that one, but he did manage to get the clip.
Ooh,
Doing the long jump.
as well. I don't think Speed did. Oh, Speed messed his movement up. He might have gone for a long jump, but not entirely sure.
Very nice, getting that triple jump. The Speed now heading into flooded pipes. Beautiful lines, gotta say. Very, very nice.
Very satisfying sub area when done correctly. You can say that for most sub areas in this game, honestly. The sub areas are so cool to see speedrun.
I gotta agree with that. Some of the sub areas just have incredible looking movement. It's just super satisfying.
Yeah, like the BTT for a lot of sub areas, like all sub areas, BTT is so cool to watch.
Here we go, Psionick with the clean triple jumps around the corner.
Very nice.
Very nice. We've got Speed heading on out here with a low 18. Not too shabby.
That is very nice.
Psionick not having too many issues going through Wooded. More likely than not, might save a little more time over Speed here. Just kind of cruising and grooving. Wooded is honestly a pretty difficult stage, especially at the higher level. Like, yeah, it looks great, the movement is crisp, but it's really tricky.
Yeah, I mean, at the highest level, it's got to be the most difficult kingdom. We didn't even see, like, and this was pretty high level, and this is even the highest level that Wooded it can be seen at, because you got the two moon clips. But it's still, at any level of the game, this is an incredibly difficult kingdom, and the Speed got through it pretty well. Psionick has gotten through it pretty well so far. We'll see how he can end up in flooded pipes, but very nice showcase so far.
Two fast hats for Speed here. One more to go. Cloud fight is actually also a pretty nice fight once you get it down. It's pretty satisfying. It always sucks if you happen to miss the cap, though. Oh, Psionick wanted to go for the triple moon clip. Triple jump moon clip, but unfortunately not going to get it.
This is going to make the cycle very, very awkward here. Oh, the water's going up. I guess that's not that bad. Yeah. It's going to watch out for the fuzzies.
Ooh, taking another quick bonk there on the wall.
He's trying to jump and dive out of the water, but he didn't really get to jump out of the water there.
There you go, Speed getting off of the meme tree nicely, bonking right into a rock, but it's okay. He made it across, and honestly, that's really what matters in Lost Kingdom. It's such a weird little tree.
It's called meme tree for a reason.
Oh my gosh, Speed!
Oh no!
Oh no! That is not a mistake I have seen in a while. Speed, unfortunately, missing the platform there underneath him. Gonna have to make that jump from the meme tree again.
Oh man, that's awful. Oh, how you got a cap bounce there, or a cap throw there? That was weird. Okay, taking the very slow triple there. He did get over. Oh my gosh, Speed!
Please,
stop doing this, Speed.
Calm down. Come on, Speed.
Give us a heart attack. Okay.
Oh no!
He's at the butterfly though.
Cappy, why did you not home into the butterfly? What the heck?
Cappy's so awful. I mean, it's not even Cappy's fault, but like these butterflies are just so awful in this game. And there's the one in Moon Kingdom that just does not work.
Oh, true. You know what's really funny is I remember hearing about like what Cappy prioritizes in homing, and coins for some reason are like the highest priority.
Yeah,
it's like, whoa, Cappy,
it's ridiculous.
Cappy, that's a little greedy of you, isn't it? Why are you making coins your highest priority? You could go for a heart to save Mario's life, but so help you if there's like some coins nearby.
What's crazy is like the capture mechanic is, you know, the big thing of this game, and Cappy will still prioritize coins over captures.
So ridiculously silly.
Like in the Harriet fight at the end of the game in Bowser's, you have to get rid of all the coins when you're doing the first person shred. Otherwise, Cappy will not even home it. Cappy will move out of the way of where you're pointing to collect coins, just to mess you up. It's ridiculous.
There we go. Psionick getting a great.
Oh, that was a very clean start. Like the RCB. Ooh. Oh, got the triple throw, but he was too close to the wall. That's unfortunate. That's a really cool strat.
It's a good thing he didn't fall down, so that's good.
He didn't make it up, that is true. So he saved like 30, 40 seconds over speed there.
Let's go. Definitely gonna need it. And as mentioned, this is the
Oh my god!
No! Taking a late death.
Oh man, Lost is out to to get our runners here.
Lost is not it today. Oh man.
I don't know if I've ever seen
so
that
that's
mistake
the
before.
backup.
Yeah, because
Okay,
you can land on top of the cage without triggering Klepto. If you land on the tree that the cage is on, you'll trigger him, but you won't trigger him on top of the cage.
Okay, see that's good. I actually had somebody come into my stream recently saying you don't know the quick Klepto backup, and I'm just like, nope.
Oh,
No way,
you just
do
go
not.
all the way around. You came up.
Yeah, I know one way to play this kingdom, and that's it. So that's nice to see that there actually is a good backup for that.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure you don't like fall from the tree, 'cause then you'll just trigger Klepto and lose even more time.
All right, we got
Oh,
speed.
does he hit that? I don't think he does.
Oh no! Just an unfortunate lineup there from Psionick.
He even got, we didn't mention it, but he got Kleptomaniac as well. Wow.
Two!
Well,
This Lost Kingdom not friendly to our racers today.
man, I would, after the miss, I would have just gone for the stone cage moon there. Because it's not that much slower. Especially if you've already missed the cage.
We got Speed hopping on in to one of the worst boss fights in the game, or at least the worst boss fight in any percent. With that being said, while we just let him, shoot a Wiggler with really bad hitboxes here, you can see there, if you type in the ! SMO League, you can check out the Pro League bracket, and you can even donate to the prize pool for the SMO League. It is a community-funded event, and the money will go out to the top players here. And if you like stats, there's even a stat sheet for all you nerds, which honestly I do like looking at the stat sheet.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to
sheet's
see.
nice.
I was trying to see exactly how far apart they were. It looks like Psionick is 1 minute and 31 seconds behind. So even with, am I reading that right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I'm reading that right.
Yeah, stat sheets will be really good for this race because we are gonna, again, there was that little bit of a hiccup in the beginning, so we can see a little more accurate stats as they update. Here we go. Okay, I had to reorganize my screen, but we're good now. Nice.
The stat sheet is just nice in general, and whether or not a race is synced, I just like to look at the numbers.
That's true. There are a lot of fun numbers on the stat sheets, like there they are. Left side DSS, lit clips, nut clips, the percentages of successes. It's pretty cool. I like seeing those.
Yeah, it's not as useful right now just because there's been like, what, 3 races, something like that, so we can't really see the full consistency yet, but once we get later in the league, once the actual round robin is over, then they'll be able to start doing or they'll have like 8 runs under their belt or whatever at that point.
We did see their speed, unfortunately not getting that traffic cone jam. Saw a nice little rage capture. Haven't seen any of those yet during the open league, so there's your first. I think it's really interesting. I do think it's great when people do rage captures, just because, unlike SM64, you're not losing time to the rage captures because it's not like a rage pause. But it's like, man, you have to go back into your gallery and delete all those later.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen runners who just have a full gallery and it just is not enough space.
That's true. I've seen that before, too. It's really funny when that happens. All right. Psionick gonna be finishing up this Mecha Wiggler here. Not too shabby. You'd love to see a 2-cycle Mecha Wiggler. It is the fastest that you can get, for sure.
Something we didn't mention about the Mecha Wiggler. Another reason that it's, this fight sucks is because it's RNG. There's like 22 patterns you can get, which some are more difficult than others, but a lot of top runners now have started to memorize every single pattern, because the Mecha Wiggler will only come out of the wall in certain parts, in certain positions, and they'll just know where it's going to go based off of that, and where the path is going to take, where they need to shoot, so they can kind of minimize a lot of the time loss they have from the bad patterns. It's way too complicated for my brain, but it's cool to see runners doing stuff like that.
Yeah, when you've spent thousands of hours on the game, after a while, you just kind of autopilot the movement. So I can totally understand wanting to get more information out of the way.
VGR in the chat is telling us what the names of the patterns that our runners got. I'm going to take his word for it, because I have zero clue if that's correct or not.
Yeah, we did have a link. Oh, Psionick, could have taken a quick bonk there. We did have a link for like all the different patterns. I don't know if we have that link anymore though. Nice, good dram. Psionick having a good old chat with our dear bench friend to speed into the people's room.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Very close to the taxi there.
All right, Speed is going to be on his way out of Metro here. Psionick already about halfway through, I'd say, give or take. All right, Speed gonna be now heading on in to Snow Kingdom here. Very, very cold place on the outside with that blizzard happening. Hopefully, we don't see too much snow getting taken away from Captain Toad. He's real cold.
He's very cold out here. And of course, we do nothing to help him because we leave this kingdom in disarray.
He's just like, hey, we're trying to save the princess. So sorry about your, weird blizzard here, but I gotta go. I'll see you later.
We would help you, but it's very slow. So that's your own problem.
All right, Psionick on that climb to the top of this building here. Very nice. Speed now into Shiveria. Gonna be grabbing a couple of quick moons. I really like the movement up to that treasure chest moon. It's honestly a lot of fun when you nail it. It feels great.
Yeah.
I think he got it. No,
Yeah,
not
I mean,
quite.
It's difficult to tell with that one, because normally moon clips you can see the shadow, but because of the way the wall's curved, the shadow doesn't really change.
Psionick going with the reverse People's Room. Gonna try to save that little bit of time.
Oh my gosh, no way.
He was right there. And Cappy and Mario just absolutely working against Psionick here.
I didn't even think that was a possibility there. He's right next to it.
Oh, man.
That is the one drawback for going for reverse people, is that can't happen. Man, that's ridiculous.
Right, we have Speed here. Taking a quick little hop into the Icicle Room. Gonna be grabbing that Goomba Moon. No ICC. There is, as you saw the other day, there is a setup for it, but it does still take a little bit of time to get, unless you're incredibly consistent at it.
Yeah, I mean, the setup definitely makes it a lot easier, but that does not mean that the setup makes it easy. It is still an incredibly difficult trick to do. And if you take too long on the setup, you might as well just not have gone for it in the first place.
Yeah, we saw the other day Buster Jockey lose quite a bit of time to it.
I wonder if we'll see Psionick go for it, because he is the current world record holder for Snow Kingdom. He's got a 414.
Yo, that's pretty sick.
But that one has setupless ICC.
Oh, jeez, wow.
Yeah, it's funny because I think he got a 5 or a 415 in one of the leagues, like 2 years ago or something. And
that's
that
nutty.
And that missed the moon clip as well, which lost about a second. It is crazy. It's because no one wants to do snow ILs with setupless ICC. So it could definitely be improved. It's just horrible to grind.
I looked away for like a quick second, and we already got Speed heading on out of snow, so I can only assume that Snowdram went well.
Snowdram, they just make it look so easy. You forget it's a difficult trick. That it saves like 10 seconds too, over like the basic route.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I still use the cheap 2-player method where I just send Cappy out to get the checkpoint.
Well, it looks like Psionick got snow clip. Never mind.
Man.
I'm gonna just shut my mouth.
Nah, I understand entirely. Even when I run this game.
I'm usually good at being able to tell when moon clips happen, but that one is just so difficult to tell. Just
I think I've gotten
shadow.
There's been at least 3 times I've gotten the clip in a run, and then I just basically fall back out because like I can't tell. I'm just like, yeah, apparently I got it, but like I'm just gonna move back in because it doesn't look like it to me.
Yeah, I've gotten a decent amount, but usually if I don't try to like waste any time setting it up, I just try to see if I backflip and can cap throw in time, and if I know I don't do it, I don't even bother to try.
My time is not high enough where I like need to be consistent with it. That's for sure.
See, it's just kind of nice to have the second of time save or whatever.
Plus, it looks really cool.
It does look cool. Oh, Psionick! I didn't even notice he didn't go for shop. He's going for ICC here.
Oh yeah, he bought shop a while ago.
It's just difficult to keep up with both runners.
Yeah, they're both moving really fast.
And as we say, that Speed gets fist dip.
Nice.
which we don't even have time to commentate on because here's Psionick going for ICC.
Yeah, both runners are just going, you know.
Uh-oh.
Psionick gonna go for the setup
Goomba
here.
is coming for him. Oh,
Not quite. Unfortunate. Mario really just sliding around on the ice here.
Ooh. Yeah, like I said, the setup makes it easier. It does not make it easy.
There we
goes.
go. Nice. I think that took less tries than Buster Doggy from yesterday, so nice indeed. There you go, Speed getting his fish clip. Gonna grab this moon really quickly while staying out of bounds and grab that Sphinx moon without asking a single question. No need to talk to somebody you don't know.
It's a fun kingdom because close to half the moons, if not half the moons, we get either from out of bounds or, well, just coming out of bounds. It's crazy. You can just clip so easily with the fish.
Out of bounds movement is a lot of fun in this game. Coming from, again, like my main category is minimum captures. I love the out of bounds movement in Cascade. It's really fun.
Oh yeah, the Cascade min caps route is a lot of fun.
You just break it completely.
Yeah, I remember when when all that stuff was discovered back, it was like 3 years ago, whatever. That was crazy.
So true, Troy. So true. We've got Speed now heading into the Luncheon Kingdom. I didn't get the reminder for the previous kingdoms, but while we're here in this kingdom of food, make sure you guys out there are staying hydrated. It's incredibly important to keep that water in your body. And, it's a great time to maybe get like a quick little snack. There is all this food here. You don't want to get too hungry watching it all.
It is true. This is the time. Well, actually, maybe wait till after this kingdom because this is a really cool kingdom to watch. As we see the spiritless jump right here, Speed manages to get it. There's just so many cool things to talk about in just about every kingdom.
It's so true.
I
Especially
love
at these
this game
higher
so
levels.
much. Yeah.
Like you blink and you missed it.
Like it's almost too much stuff to talk about in like a live setting like this. I mean, as you've seen, we have not been able to explain everything or even comment that it's happening half the time.
Psionick setting up for fish dip here. Looks great.
Nice.
Ooh,
you got the single shake as well. Didn't have to struggle getting that moon. That moon is very difficult to get once you do clip. Because it's so easy just to go back in bounds.
Yeah, favorite clip, the Wilco clip.
Speed very nearly just
a couple
missing.
At the slot.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. We saw the other day, if you just happen to miss one of those things on the slot, you got to do it all over again. It's like a waste of 10 coins. Like, it's definitely not gambling when you're a speedrunner, but, like, sometimes you do just happen to miss and lose those 10 coins.
Yeah, we saw Speed there. If he had tried to move a bit differently, as you know, assuming that he hit that first piece of the slot, he would have, probably ended up hitting the wrong thing and would have had to just completely redo it. But fortunately, he managed to move out of the way. That spin throw didn't hit like a heart or something like that.
Speed now into the Forks Room, arguably one of the most fun sub-areas to watch and one of the most fun to perform.
It's just so fast.
It's just incredibly satisfying. And it has such fun music in it, too. Like, oh, man. Could not have made a more fun sub-area.
Yeah. Oh. That's a very weird-looking vault. I was... Yeah,
that was a very
nervous for that, but he did get it, so it worked out. And a clean grab on the turnip there, too. Nice, very clean turnip movement from Speed.
I think my favorite way to collect the turnip moon is bonking into the giant pot. It's probably one of my favorite ways to grab those.
It's fast too, depending on where you're going afterwards, because you want to be as low to the ground as possible, when you pick up the moon. So bonking is one way to do that consistently when you still get the moon. So it is actually a viable strat, believe it or not. Bonking is helpful. I know we see Speed going for one of the more difficult parts of this kingdom. That's the invis block jump.
Ooh, Psionick luckily not falling off there. But it was a little sketch.
Speed is timing his triple jump. Fortunately, he recognized it and got it successfully on that retry.
There's so much vectoring on the invisible jump. Like, you have to vector.
And there's even more vectoring if you're doing the rainbow spinless.
Oh my gosh, true. And that only saves you like what, a fraction of a second?
Not enough to be worth it for most people, but
yeah. Speed cruising on through the Potaboo room here. Very nice. Not too many issues. You love to see that as he's going to warp back to the Odyssey. One more moon to grab.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes, but the rest of it's very nice so far. Oh, Psionick. I'm assuming he went for the heart there, and instead of getting a spin pump, probably get a jump dive is my guess. I wasn't looking. I just turned and saw that he'd somehow fallen off the stage and
saw the coins vanishing when I looked over. They poofed, and it's like, yes, something has happened.
No trace of Mario except for a ring of 10 coins around where his body once was.
Amazing.
And that heart strat saves like 0.7 or something like that. Because you waste time getting the heart, but then you don't have to get the damage refill upon getting the next moon.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Like, if you want a good any percent time, you're going to want to basically try to play damageless. Because you lose that little bit of time every time you collect the moon with damage.
Yeah, the only time you ever take damage and like optimally in any percent, the only time you take it is either when you will just refill. Like, we'll take some damage in the ruin fight, and that's not gonna affect anything. We'll take damage in Cloud and Bowser, or in Cloud and Moon, and then we take damage here in the Luncheon. And one of those times we're not able to do a health refill, so we just take the damage refill on the Moon. I believe those are the only times we take damage. I could be wrong.
That sounds about right. Speed now freeing Captain Toad here in the Community Kingdom. As we said earlier, this is the Super Mario Odyssey 80% League on the Cool Cat King channel. We are now onto YouTube. And with that being said, we would definitely appreciate it if you would able to subscribe to the channel, as it is free. It is completely free to subscribe, and it's also free to like the channel as well. You can go ahead and donate to the Super Mario Odyssey 80% League if you want to reward these amazing runners who are putting on this great show for y'all all through the summer. We're also doing a Super Mario 64 70-star Pro League as well. We're going to have a couple of matches soon. There's one today. There's one or two today. I'm not going to lie. I kind of forgot.
I think there's multiple.
I'm pretty sure there's multiple. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for Callie versus Bombs, because West Dog is going to be commentator. And, he's great. Love that guy.
Okay, yeah, so there's a 70 Pro League. Wait, am I looking at the right thing? Oh, wait, there might have already been something.
One today, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, yeah, because I'm looking at the schedule and it's like 12 a.m., which was yesterday. That confused me. Okay. So,
yeah.
I understand the schedule now. Yeah, so there's one more any percent race, Odyssey any percent race after this, and then the 70 star.
all times on the, yeah, and you can check the schedule with exclamation point schedule. You can see all the amazing races that we have scheduled for the rest of this week, including some Ocarina of Time Defeat Ganon No SRM this weekend, if I remember correctly. It's honestly really interesting to watch. All right, Speed now out of the Community Kingdom. Going to be heading on his way into Bowser. Psionick going to be entering it. You're going to see the dragon twice.
That's a great question, VGR. Let's take a gander who's racing next. This guy named Dansta and Video Game Review. Those two will be running next.
Ooh, sounds like some more exciting Odyssey action right after
Fortunately,
this.
I've never heard of either one of those runners, so we'll have to see if they're even any good at the game.
Yeah, hopefully, you know, they did make it into the Pro League, so I'm sure they've got somewhat decent times. Otherwise, surely they wouldn't have made it in.
We just let some like 120 runners in just for comparison's sake.
So true. You know, we thought, you know what? You're pretty fast at Mario 64. The movement in this game is very similar to 64. You'll do just fine. Hop on in.
Yeah, we wanted to get
Gotcha.
the big SM64 runners, all their viewers to watch. So we decided, yeah, let's throw these guys in.
Gotta get that exposure. All right, Sonic having a pretty clean dragon fight so far. I haven't seen any major mistakes. Let's see how Speed handles these shards. Looking pretty good so far. Playing it a little safe for some of these things. Oh, not quite high enough for that. Dive over the roof. Hello, there we go.
There we go. Good backup. Oh, nice spin throw. Is he gonna have the cycle right for birdless? Yes, he will. Nice.
Oh, wow.
I love that.
That's
I love
good.
that strat.
It's a good strat. I do
It looks
indeed.
so cool.
I do enjoy watching the Pokio hit the bomb. It's very good.
And then they got the updated strat where you do the you buffer the spin pound, and then you're already at the moon by the time you home in Cappy to get the shard. And there's also no chance of accidentally capturing the bird on the way, or when the Cappy's on the way back.
So those it's that capture homing priorities. Love the moons. Oh,
Ooh.
Speed unfortunately not getting Bowser's Dram there. Not gonna lose too much time, but you know.
Yeah, he recognized that he missed it, so he didn't make any, drastic measures there. He just centered camera and went and captured it himself.
All
I'm
right,
not sure
Speed
why
coming
that
in
worked.
to the
why that
set
didn't
of
work.
rabbits here, going for Harry at first. I'm still not sure why it's so hotly debated which rabbit you should fight first, but
Man, this thing has been talked about since the game came out, and does anybody care? No one cares who you fight first. Just
we really
Damn it.
don't. But listen, I know you guys have very strong feelings about these fights, but like, listen, they're so fast. Doesn't matter.
yeah, it does not matter. Speed got Sar Bomba there. Very nice strat. Unfortunately, still took damage. I wonder if he's gonna go for a checkpoint here.
Oh, just gonna skip
Not
right
now.
past that.
I'd imagine he would, if he was gonna go for it, would have gone for it there.
Oh, nice triple jump there from Psionick. Beautifully avoiding the ogre.
Very clean.
It's kind of funny when you see those phantom hat hits, the hitboxes from Topper just kind of stretching out a little further than they really
Yeah.
should while he's...
Hitboxes in the game kind of suck sometimes.
Hitboxes are... Oh boy,
now
are
he's
they
going
a
for
thing.
Interesting. I guess that was in case you took damage on Topper there.
That's fair. I think that's pretty reasonable.
Now we got Psionick also going for his shard attempt. I'd imagine. Oh, he
No,
capped her into
Psionic!
the wall.
What?
No.
Oh no! I think if he hadn't have gone for that first wall jump, he probably could have saved it. That's
Wait,
so
he didn't. He didn't
unfortunate.
mean to though. It just. Oh, that sucks.
Gosh.
Cause he accidentally grabbed the wall there for a second, so then he lost his cap bounce.
Didn't
otherwise would've
grab
been-
the
he would've
checkpoint
been
either.
fine.
Gonna have to go all the way back to that first story move.
I've never seen that before. I mean, oh.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. You usually
Yeah.
don't see that at all.
So not too many runners go for that strat, and if they do mess it up, I haven't really seen it mess up that way. Like falling off the edge. But...
Oh, not. Oh, okay, never mind. We're good.
Psionick, almost too far here.
Oh,
he was too far. I
He
thought
was too
maybe he
far.
was fine.
you know, I'm just glad that the bomb actually blew up both of those boxes because that looked a little far to the left for me. The speed hops on into the mech fight here. Once you learn how to do this
Best boss
fight,
fight in the game, easily, like no
Super quick.
competition.
it's a lot of fun. It is
It
genuinely
is so much fun. I love this boss fight so much.
So help you if you fall off, but like it genuinely is a pretty fun boss fight.
Yeah. And you feel so cool once you do TA. Especially in a run. Like, yeah, because at that point you get to chill out for like a minute and a half till you gotta, or probably 2 minutes till you gotta start doing moon stuff. You get to calm your nerves a little bit. There it is. Nice, clean mech fight from Speed.
Love to see a clean mech fight. Nobody falling off the mech this time. You can see the difference here. Psionick actually went for topper first. So for all you topper first enjoyers, there you go. You got to see them both in this race.
There we go. Oh, he gets Sarbomba, but unfortunately took damage. A very similar way that Speed took damage in his Harriet fight.
Very clean third hit there. Speed gonna dump the rest of his moons into the Odyssey and is ready to take a trip to space where for some reason these characters can survive without a helmet or a pressure suit. It is questionable. It is questionable.
Yeah, canonically, Mario does not need air to breathe unless he's underwater.
Oh my gosh, wait. So true. Wait a minute.
I didn't even think about like the you can't breathe underwater part until the scene behind the run switch to Seaside Kingdom, and doesn't make any sense. Maybe there is air on the moon. Maybe we've been lied to by the U.S. government. Wouldn't put it past them. Ooh, it looked like Psionick's trying to go for Pipeless there, but he missed the box break on the top and then broke the bottom one, which completely made it impossible to do there. But he got a very nice blind jump with a good Pokio capture.
Oh! Okay, I don't know if that was intentional or
But
not.
that's intentional,
scared
yeah.
me.
That's a new strat.
Holy
Because
moly.
if you walk off, you can grab onto the wall with a Pokio, and then you can like shake to launch yourself up into the left, and then you'll be able to grab higher on the wall. Since you're going up from like a shake poke.
That's cool. That is officially a new strat that I have not seen before today. Very dope. It's
Yeah.
really cool to see how much this game has already changed in like less than a year.
Oh, Speed! Why did you do that?
No!
I knew there was a first framer. Yeah. Unfortunately, if you jump like first frame on that slope there, for some reason the game didn't refresh your cap bounce, so he was not able to cap bounce there.
First frame jumps are dumb. Why'd you do that, Nintendo?
Yeah, and if you do a first frame spin pound, if you're trying to activate something, it will not activate. So like Luigi hint dart, ground pound moon. I guess not really P switches in this game. Oh, there's a couple P switches.
There's
but you don't need a ground pound them. Is what I meant.
Yeah.
Anything to ground pound, it just does not work if you do a first framer.
First framer on the ogre.
For yeah, that one too. I guess it's a spin pound more than a ground pound. You can't really.
Yeah, true, yeah.
You're so right, Saren. Mario's canonically the second person to walk on the moon after Bowser.
God, let me just write that down. All right, speed into the final Bowser fight here. An incredibly strange design choice here. This fire that Bowser is throwing out, it's a hit scan, specifically on the floor. There's no hitbox unless you're on the floor, so you can basically jump through that fire and you won't take any damage.
Yeah, I like when people roll into the little wall at the edge of the arena and bonk, and that gives them enough speed or enough height to get over the fire on the ground.
There we go. We got Psionick now moving on to the moon as well. His mech fight wasn't too bad. I didn't see any major mistakes. There were like a couple little things, but other than that, mech fight seemed to go pretty well there.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention either. I know his climb was good. I think that's about when Speed jumped off the Moon Kingdom there. I think we were distracted.
All right, Speed now into the escape sequence here with Bowser and Princess Peach. Psionick onto the moon, rolling around at the speed of, well, I mean, I guess you can't really hear that much out in space, but I'm pretty sure sound is still appropriate.
Probably. I mean, I'm not going to correct you, so. And we got one more trick left in the run here for Speed. That's gonna be 2D skip. No 2DSS here today in Speed. Maybe we'll see Psionick go for it, but that'd be a long time. Maybe he'll go for it just because he's behind and he wants to show off. I don't know how good he is at 2DSS though.
Runners have been seeming to get like a lot better at 2DSS recently. Like they've been really putting in the hours.
Yeah, because once the top of the top, like Tyrone and Mitch have started to do it in runs, and that seems to inspire other people to start doing their strats as well. Because once one person starts making a strat RTA viable, and other people want to do it too.
Yeah, that's understandable entirely. Get your cat jams now into the chat as Speed is in the cat jam room, knocking those pillars down one by one, making quick work of it already on the last one.
There's no invisible here.
No camera change, no invisible, please. Okay.
There we go.
Excellent.
It's gonna be a low 101 for Speed here.
Very nice. Not bad for a race setting.
Is it a 5, I think? 4 or 5?
It's like a 4.
104. If that is accurate to stream, we will find out. Look at the stat sheet. It's 101.08 according to the stat sheet provided by the run.gg. In fact,
let's go stat sheet.
Great website.
Yeah, they've been really taking some strides. They've been going. We got Psionick now into the escape sequence here. Here we go. Let's see this. We got a 2DSS. Oh, doesn't even need the claw to get that first platform. Oh, taking a small jump. Oh, no! It was so close.
He got so close. I mean, supposedly the first 2 jumps are the hardest, but I'm not gonna make a claim against that. I've never even gotten close.
Sarah and I can never forget Matt's, whose name rhymes with stats and who puts so much work into the stat stuff during the first
shout out to Matt.
Love Matt's here. Wonderful stats fella. All right, we are back in the Cat Jam room. Get your Cat Jams in. One more set of pillars to knock down in this race. Pepe D is a bannable offense. Do not Pepe D in the chat. All right, Psionick making quick work of these pillars. Just got that last one to take down.
One more
does
hit.
so beautifully.
There he goes. Oh, looks like a 103, 33, 34 here. Again, I don't think that's accurate to the stat sheet.
Stat sheet survey says
102.55. Okay, very, very far behind there, but so that was a difference of 1 minute and 46 seconds between the 2 runners.
All
Very
right,
nice work from both of them.
Absolutely. We do have both runners in the booth with us today. Speed, how are you feeling about that run?
Hey. That was a terrible run. That's just horrible. I have nothing good to. I do have something good to say about it, and it's that I won. I can't say it was the worst it could have gone, but I did win.
It's an average speedrunner response there.
I think I won today. I won this one.
Yeah, sounded like you won the spirit. You got ICC and went for 2DSS. That's an automatic win in my book.
One in our hearts, for sure.
For me, the last jump is the hardest, and I missed it.
Oh my gosh. I will say, I did not expect you to not do the claw hit for that first jump, but you just made it. You made it look so easy.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Nice. But yeah, so barring the oh my gosh, Lost Kingdom was actually like giving both of you guys trouble just like at separate places, and it's just dang, it's such an unfortunate kingdom sometimes.
Yeah.
Can and you hope for the best.
So true. So true. Well, GG's again, racers. Thanks for putting on a show for us today. Don't go anywhere, folks. We have more Super Mario Odyssey 90% action happening here soon on the Cool Cat King channel. Stick around.
Yo, this new Cool Cat Gang Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship is going crazy.